Hi there. I want to talk to you about anxiety, what anxiety is, and maybe some misconceptions about anxiety, and one step that you can take today to managing your anxiety. I know that can be a struggle, right? Maybe you're at work or you're sitting at home feeling some kind of weight of anxiety right now. Maybe there's some kind of almost like motor spinning in the back of your mind, or kind of like a flywheel spinning that's hard to slow down. And so it can be helpful to understand what anxiety is, first of all. Anxiety is actually a good thing. It's your body's natural response to a perceived threat in the environment. Basically, which means that your body is made to light up when it thinks that something is threatening it. So anxiety is a good thing. Often when people complain about anxiety, what they don't mean is that they never want to feel anxious. What they often complain about is that they can't get themselves to calm back down. They can't get themselves to actually pull their anxiety back down to a place where they can feel okay again. What we want to be able to do when we experience anxiety is kind of like a roller coaster where we come up, right, where we feel the anxiety, and then right here we're able to somehow pull it back down or kind of release and let go and come back down to normal. And that can be a really difficult thing for some people. For some people, whenever they start going like this, they have this fear like, I can't stop it, I can't make it go away, I'm overwhelmed. Other people feel like they're alone, like no one can really help me, and I've got to do it all on my own. I've got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And it can be a difficult thing to calm back down, right? And the first thing that our bodies are made to do when we start to get up here, when we start to feel the anxiety, is that we're made to somehow share or articulate our experience, to say something out loud to somebody we trust that can help. So I want to offer that to you, that what we want to be able to do in the moment when we feel anxiety is to share our anxiety. What we don't want to do is suppress or to push down the feeling. That can lead to other problems. And it can kind of be this other cycle of guilt and shame around anxiety. So I would encourage you, today what I would like you to think about is, even as you're watching this video right now, what I'd like you to try doing is simply saying out loud, maybe you're in a place where it would be safe to do this, but where you could say out loud to yourself, I'm anxious, or I'm afraid, or I'm worried. Just to say it out loud. Start there. And then what I would encourage you to do is to picture somebody in your life who you could share this with, who you could share when you're feeling anxious or overwhelmed. Who could you tell that to? That is what our bodies are made to do, is that when we're feeling anxious, that we share, and even as we share with somebody who can tune in, who could understand, we can start to feel ourselves pull back down. This is the pattern that we want to do over and over again with anxiety, that when we feel it, we don't hold on to it, we don't pull it in or suppress it, we share it with somebody. So that's the journey that I would invite you on today, even to take that one small step today of saying it out loud. So if that sounds good to you, I would encourage you to do that today. And then if you'd like, this is what we help people with every day in our office here in downtown Los Angeles, is helping people learn to regulate anxiety, just like riding a bike, right? Where it takes practice over and over again of a new way to experience your anxiety so that you can feel calm, centered, grounded, and in control of your life again. Thanks a lot.